dire rat being a manner of vile and verminous beastie, much favouring the fetid stench of the sewers and making their nests therein. Past attempts at eradication to contain the plagues these pests are known to carry have greatly reduced their numbers, yet a preternatural rate of reproduction has kept the strain from extinction, and so they remain, an ever-popular subject for natural philosophers, keen to fathom the secrets of their indomitable constitution. Baratine croc. Should the traveller hear a hauntingly sweet song in the wetlands, beware, for it is surely the dulcet lure of the Baratine croc, a crafty and dangerous beast favouring cold climes and dank underground caverns. The thick layer of moss-green fur covering much of its bulk is of great density, and containing of air pockets which further insulate the beast against the elements, making it better suited to living in harsh environs than its gator brethren. Gigantoad. This amphibious carnivorous monstrosity is said to live only in the Dalmasca region, much to the relief of peoples living elsewhere. During the mating season, the male inflates a great sac in his gullet, producing a distinctive galumph sound, whereby he marks his intentions, known to the fairer as far as his concerned sex. Its horns are unsuitable for combat, and are instead used to mark territory with gogas on trees, as do some Greek cats, or for threatening the predatory woolly gator. Though possessed of a relatively peaceable nature, the gigantode is fiercely territorial and can be deadly when provoked. Marlborough Overking. This Marlborough, through its abstinence of the odd practice of heterogenesis by which its lesser ilk procreate, has reached the foreseeable pinnacle of its development. Its hide has grown hard to the very point of petrifaction, and the crown it wears is studded with a glittering gemstone for each year of its life. Truly a king among foul-smelling vegetables. Garamsythe. There was once an unenlightened age when all manner of maladies were believed to be the work of demons. It was customary in those days to place statues with terrible visages in the houses of curing so as to ward off these demons. Eventually, it came to pass that the people thought of the statues themselves as a sort of demon, and they feared them so much that the fear that took shape, and the Garamsythe was born, a foul simulacrum of the statues carved to keep such evil at bay. Gespensed being an undead, given to sudden manifestation in the streets of large towns where the living reside in numbers, such that perish with sins unabsolved are barred from celestial repose and cast into the darkness, from which pollution they rise once more. Though they are related in sort to the ethereal ghost, their fearsome appearance has led to the widespread belief that they are none other than the very hand of death. This has led some necromantic authorities to place them in a genus altogether separate from their ghostly kin. Ghost. Any soul, when trapped in a coffin by magics, will become a vengeful thing of passionate violence, no matter how innocent or unsullied its former life. The ghost is a lamentable example of such. Tales tell of a mage who trapped his lover's soul in a casket of cold wood and set it at his side, only to be rent limb from limb by the monster his love became. Destroying the casket is often enough to dissipate the apparition, this being more properly called releasing, for it frees the soul at last to assume the form assigned to it by nature. Water elemental. The element of water, the vital element present in all spaces where there exists life. Should a water elemental appear near to a befouled pool, it is made clear as a mountain spring, and for this, these entities are worshipped as purifiers by diverse faiths. As water consumeth all, and cleanseth the land, so doth violence silence uprising, and purify thought, says the central tenet of one such belief, much to the dismay of those caught up in its holy wars.